Hello guys, Crispy here, welcome back to another video. In this one, my friends, I'm going to be testing a GeForce RTX 5070 Ti in Battlefield 6. This one is the MSI Ventus 3X version of the card. I'm running it with the latest Nvidia drivers and I'm not manually overclocking it. You can see all of its specs here in Tech Power-Ups GPU Z, and over on the left, I'm pairing it with a Ryzen 7 9800X 3D and 32 GB of RAM. Let's get into it, shall we? And let's go over the settings first. I am starting at the 4K resolution, 3840 by 2160. We're also going to test this one at 1440p and 1080p resolutions. And right now I'm using the high graphics preset here. I tried it on Ultra and Overkill as well. Overkill runs out of VRAM. Yes, guys, on a 16GB GPU, Overkill is way too much. It's, you could say, overkill. So it was having some major stuttering issues on Overkill. I really didn't like the experience here with this GPU. On Ultra settings, it was very stable, but on high settings is where it's at because it looks the same as Ultra and it just performs better, you know? So we're gonna play on high for now, and I'm also gonna test it out on low settings later on in this video at the 3 resolutions, and I'm gonna test DLSS, frame generation, everything. So it's gonna be a complete benchmark. Let's do this. We're also utilizing DLAA here, so this is native res with that AA from DLSS being applied. And guys, it's such a smooth experience. Look at this. 90 frames per second here is Mirak Valley. Looks great, this map, actually. Especially when the sun is hitting right with the lens flares and everything. It is beautiful. Hello? Throw a grenade there. Alright, guy's dead. Let's reload this. Keep on going here. So we're defending here in Breakthrough. Everything is so buttery smooth. I'm gonna cry, guys, especially after I tested the GTX 1063GB model. Like, that was the previous video. It was such a decent experience, honestly, coming from a 3GB card. I was expecting it to be so much worse than it actually ended up being, but it's no match for something like this, of course. Like, this is just beautiful. Honestly, this is the second time that I'm playing in this map, in this particular area right now, because yesterday I played the Conquest match here. It was so much fun with the jets and the helicopters and everything. Like, it's awesome, this game. But this map over here is really pretty, in my opinion. The colors are just a little bit more grounded, I think, down to real-life colors. Because the other ones all seem to have this filter over everything, and I just don't like the filter, honestly. Like a purple filter or a blue filter, green sometimes. Yeah, I'm not a fan. But this one, maybe it still has a little bit of a filter going on, but it's much better in my opinion. Oh, we lost a sector. Okay, I'm just looking at the graphics here. Not paying attention to what I'm doing. All right, all right. Oh boy. Anyway, let's go back here to this area. Is this the final sector? I haven't gotten to this area yet in Breakthrough in this map, because usually it's very easy for the defending team to play this map and win it in the first objective. It's totally unbalanced. But it seems like my team is absolutely terrible, so we're already losing by a lot. Can I help that guy? I'm not sure. I'm gonna try, buddy. I'm gonna try. I got you. Wait, what is going on? It's bugged. No! Oh, okay. We're back. We're back. All right. Oh man, the timing of that bug was unreal. And what isn't... Oh, I was gonna help this guy. What isn't unreal is the engine. The engine is Frostbite, thankfully. It runs very well. It looks gorgeous. And this is what... Oh my goodness, we're doing it. This is what an RTX 5070 Ti should do at 4K resolution. It's a fast GPU. It doesn't look like a fast GPU in the UE5 titles and the very intensive games. Oh man, such chaos. This is beautiful. But it is a very fast card at 4K resolution. Look at how good the game looks and how smoothly it's playing. It doesn't drop from like 75 frames per second. It's just... Oh, I skipped the res. I'm sorry. But yeah, this is just amazing optimization, guys. It's really pretty of a game. Really enjoyable in terms of FPS. Buttery smooth. Zero stutters. Like, seriously. Why aren't more games optimized like this? Oh, man. It's because developers don't really care, honestly. Over there. Wait. What the hell? What was that? Okay, let's try it with DLSS on quality now, which looks basically the same as DLAA, guys. There is no difference if you're playing at 4K resolution, in my opinion. It looks the same. Even the grass looks the same. Everything is super sharp and detailed. You retain a lot of that quality from 4K resolution. And that's how it should be, of course, with DLSS 4 at 4K resolution. It's a great upscaler here. And, well, now we're up to 120 frames per second. So it's free performance, my friends. My goodness. This is crazy. Free performance at this point. If you're playing at 4K, no matter what GPU you're using, if it is an RTX GPU, of course, use DLSS on quality at the very least. If you can tell a difference between performance and quality, play on quality. If you can't, play on performance, because the FPS are going to be even higher, and the quality is still very good. I can tell a little bit of a difference in terms of visuals, but, oh man, this is so good. But in terms of FPS, the performance mode in DLSS will actually work with... Oh, plenty of them there. Will actually work with 150 FPS or so, 140, and I prefer that little bit of extra smoothness. Where are the enemies? I don't even know. We're doing it, though. We're conquering the... Well, not conquering, but we're keeping... What the fuck? Okay. Yeah, those little bugs are just so interesting, guys. Like, there's something wrong with this game where it just doesn't work properly sometimes in terms of jumping around. You go up a ledge, for example, and your character automatically jumps, and it's so weird. It's really weird. Also, for some reason, I'm getting a lot more noise right now here. And that's a little bit of a bug that I'm noticing with DLSS. This didn't happen yesterday, but if I set it to DLAA and back to DLSS quality, that's completely fixed. There's no more noise anymore. Oh boy, I'm stunned. That's why I didn't aim down sights there for a second. Oh my god. Okay. Hello. No, I was gonna help you now. Damn it. I didn't see you. What the... Those jumps, dude, they're so funny. They are so funny. Alright. Okay, I'm in a very decent position, actually. Look at this. Whoo, boy. We are doing this. There it is. Double kill. There we go. This is so good. This is so much fun, guys. Come on, like 24 kills to 7. That's amazing. Damn it, I even forgot to count our 1% lows because we went into the menu, that's it, yeah. Yeah, it's bugged again, as you can see, the DLSS. I don't know why that's happening, it shouldn't be like that, but yeah, it's happening now. But let's do like performance DLSS. Maybe it doesn't bug out on performance because yesterday I was playing on performance. Let's start counting our FPS. No, it is bugging out. Alright, never mind. Either way, guys... Once they fix that, this is the way to play this game. And I was playing this game like this yesterday. Once again, for hours. 150 FPS, just so buttery smooth. The game looks so amazing as well, like this, on high settings. It's just a great experience all around. Yes, we are driving the tank. Very nice. Very nice, finally. About damn time. So this is Conquest now, not Breakthrough anymore. I'm using a playlist of Conquest and Breakthrough and avoiding the maps from the beta as well. So we can see new gameplay, basically. Alright. Alright, tank over there. This is bad. This is bad. This is very bad. Guys, please help. Please help. Someone. Alright, we're inside of a building now. This is so much chaos. Holy crap. Alright, let's go in first person. It's a little bit better, I think. Classic Battlefield style, right? Where? It's very slow moving, though, the camera. There we go. Come on. Come on, explode this thing. No? Okay, wait a second. There we go, we got one. Yeah, in this map, there is no issue whatsoever in terms of that DLSS flickering. Even on these vegetations over here, no problems. Lots of vegetation here, some grass as well. No flickering, no noise. That was really weird in the previous map, by the way. And again, it's the first time that I saw it, so Didn't happen yesterday. But alright guys, that's it for native frames. You know, let's see what this is capable of with some multi-frame generation. I'm gonna keep the DLSS set to performance because that's the recommended stuff here, setting for 4K resolution. Oh. Now, these FPS are extremely high, of course. If you have one of those super high refresh rate monitors at 4K resolution, this is going to be an insane experience. However, for someone who values input lag and very responsive gameplay, this ain't it, chief. Because the input lag now with frame generation enabled, even though we're seeing a lot of FPS here, and if you have, again, a very high refresh rate experience, you will see a smoother picture here than with 150 FPS. The input lag is noticeable. Even with 150 FPS baseline frames, I am noticing a little bit of a difference. Jesus, I'm just gonna skip the res now. This is full of enemies everywhere. Now, granted that a lot of people might not notice the input lag addition here from frame generation. I can notice it, but I've been trained basically to notice all of these things. And input lag is still extremely low for what this is. So it's very playable, it's still going to be responsive, just not as responsive as it was before. And I think I, myself, if I was playing this game with a 5070 Ti, I would not choose to play with frame generation. I also don't have a 360Hz 4K monitor, so there is no benefit for me to utilize frame generation, and I would rather play with the upscaling to achieve higher frame rates and lower input lags than this. Still, this isn't for everybody, but that means that somebody will actually find it useful and enjoyable with the frame gen, and I'm not saying it isn't enjoyable, by the way, it's very enjoyable either way, of course. But it's just not for me in a multiplayer shooter. Alright, so I'm gonna turn off DLSS and frame generation, we're back to DLAA here, and let's play at 1440p resolution, which is also a very good res to pair with an RTX 5070 Ti. Seems like, oh boy, we're getting very similar results. It's not the same map though, so it could be different, but it's very similar. God damn it, bro. Here we go. Hopefully we won't die right away this time around. Oh boy, that was really bad luck actually. All right, let's see. Let's see. Be careful here. They could be inside as well. Let's go reload this thing. Your friend Love is now online. Why does that keep happening? I disabled the notifications for that. Maybe I restarted the game and now they're back. You gotta do it every single time, probably. Oh my gosh, that was close. Okay, let's go back a little bit here. Oh, they can come from here as well. Jesus! Grenade there. Careful, people. Oh, they killed a bunch of us. I'm also going to throw a grenade to them. Alright. Alright. Very good visuals, by the way. If you're running a 1440p monitor, it's going to look insanely good. And native resolution with DLAA. Let's go, let's go. We got this, we got this. It's a nice position, actually. You can see them. It's very hard for them to see us. Okay. Okay. Ooh, there's a sniper there. And there's a sniper there as well. Oh, you're alive, okay. Wait. Can we take that down? No, that doesn't come down. Okay. Let's go. Let's push them. Push them bastards. Turn on the laser again. Let's go. Conquering the objective. 1440p DLAA, amazing high refresh rate all of the time. Not like 240 Hz high refresh rate, but it's really good. Now, thing is, do you need more FPS than these? If you do, and you're not willing to play on like low settings, you can always utilize DLSS on quality, because DLSS quality looks super similar, since it's DLSS 4, to DLAA here in this game. And now we're getting 200 plus sometimes. That is smooth. That's just, yeah, amazing. Alright, guys. So do play like this. I would play like this, honestly. These are real frames as well. No frame generation here, so no added input lag. It's going to be super snappy because baseline frame rates are really, really high. Or native frame rates, should we say. I don't even know what to call it at this point. There are so many things, different things to test and so on. It's going to be a huge video as well, by the way, I know. Let's see. Nobody else. There's one hit over there. There's another one there. A couple of kills. Let's see. There we go, another one. Then the recoil is really hard to control with this scope that I'm using here. It's a 3x scope. But again, I played this game so much yesterday that I've kind of mastered it a little bit. Yeah, feels good. The M4 with a 3x scope. And it's very handy in a lot of situations as well. Especially with that laser sight, see that? Damn. Low HP, let's go here. Oh, hello. I thought I killed him, but no. Alright, I got you, buddy, I got you. I got you. Oh, we're here already, so this is safe. What? Guy there? All good? No? Where? There. Oh, grenade! No way. Maybe they're gonna res this. But yeah, guys. Absolute flawless experience, right? Like this, no problems whatsoever. If you enable frame generation on top of DLAA here at 1440p, you'd get those 320-ish FPS that we saw at 4K with performance DLSS, since the baseline FPS was the same. But now I want to try it with quality DLSS, since, again, that looks very similar to DLAA. And with 4 times frame generation and a baseline FPS of 200 on average, the input lag is much better now. But yeah, guys, now we're getting 400 FPS. That's just insanity, but there is some use case for it, I think, because... Boom! There we go! There we go! That's what I'm talking about! That's... Where are they? Oh. Okay, I'm feeling a few stutters, by the way, here with frame generation. That's weird. And the victory is ours. Anyway... I don't need to test more frame generation here at 1440, do I? It's 400 plus. And alright, I hear some of you. Why aren't you testing it with DLAA? Okay, I will test it with DLAA. There we go. So, again, definitely very usable. Input lag is maybe a little bit worse. I can probably tell, maybe it's just placebo, you know? These are such high frame rates and low input lags, even with frame gen enabled, that it could be just placebo, but I feel like it was just a tad bit, very tiny bit snappier before frame generation was enabled. But it's still going to max out at 360 Hz monitor, as you can see. So it's pretty insane of an experience still. I have recently bought a monitor on Prime days, the LG something 4K 240 Hz that does dual modes with 480 Hz. And I have tested it just briefly in Counter-Strike. It's 480 Hz is really awesome. Not needed by any means, especially in a game like this, but it's really awesome to experience. I'm not using that monitor because of some compatibility issues, unfortunately, with the capture card. It only works with the 5090 for some reason. It's weird. Now, I want to try it out at 1080p next, and for that, I'll actually need to leave the game, and hopefully it's not going to crash my entire computer, because every single time I switch from 1440p to 1080p in these videos, the screen just goes black, and it's when I hit the Windows button to go back to the Rivet Tuner statistics server thingy over here and resize this, and now I go back into the game. Hopefully it's not going to crash. Okay, it worked. It only happens inside of a game then. Okay, not in the menu. So we're at 1080p resolution now, and we're utilizing the DLAA over here as an anti-aliasing, high settings still. Obviously at 1080p you could do like overkill settings. It will work. It won't run out of VRAM at this res, but who cares? It looks the same. And here we go. So this is 1080p native resolution, DLAA, high settings. Looks better than many of other games that have come out this year, like Borderlands 4, for example. That looks worse. Maybe the lighting looks better there because of Lumen, but yeah, it's also an open world title with more things, dynamic lighting and so on. This isn't, but still. In terms of graphical fidelity, I think I prefer this. And in terms of graphics to performance ratio, so optimization, like there is no doubt that this is a well-optimized title, right? That other game with the 5070 Ti, Borderlands 4, was getting, I feel like it was 50, 60 FPS at badass settings, maybe dropping down into the 40s, and 1080p resolution. It was extremely underwhelming. And now we're here on high settings in this one, playing the game at 200 FPS, 1080p native. Now, 1080p resolution is nice and all, but I don't recommend 1080p monitors with this GPU. You should stick to 1440p and above. I think above is better. Again, maybe an ultra-wide at 1440p, or maybe 4K monitor as well, because I really love my 4K gaming with this GPU. Come on, dude. But either way, it's going to be an awesome experience, of course. If you choose to go with a 1440p monitor, there's no problem about it, of course. It just means that you're going to see higher frame rates and lower visuals. But the visuals at 1440 are already really good, so no problems. Oh! Well, guys, you get it, right? 1080p, no problem whatsoever for the 5070 Ti, of course. But let's see what it's able to do with 4 times FG over the DLAA. It goes up to 500. Holy crap. I think I'm gonna repair you, buddy. Get over it. Do not do this to me. Do not do this to me. People are just shooting at us. People are... Whoa! Holy crap. The chaos. And yet we're still at 500 plus FPS. That's just... Like, if you compare it to other AAA titles that have come out this year, and last year as well, and there is just no comparison possible. Can I just destroy all of this and throw it down so we can kill someone there? No. There was one there, though. That guy was lucky we didn't get him with the rubble there. Alright. That would have been a really good play, wouldn't it? Big explosions happening. Back. Go over here. Okay. I'm fine. Turn off the laser sight. Let's go. Okay. Think about the rubble drop. God, you bastards. Get over here, dude. I got you. Oh! That was terrible. Come on. They got us. Let's go. Whew. All right. I'm gonna try. Oh, no, the guy just skipped the res. God! What else should we try? I mean, should we try like DLSS Ultra Performance? Let's try DLSS Ultra Performance with 4 times frame gen and the 5070 Ti. We get 700. Obviously, this is beyond what someone would consider playable, I think, and enjoyable of an experience. At least it is playable, obviously, but it's not enjoyable because the graphics are so blurry. Oh my god, wait, this is gonna be sick. No, didn't do anything. Again, there we go, 1 down. Anyway, guys, that's it for 1080p resolution. All right, I'll need to leave this one because I want to apply low settings. This was a super fun game with this team, though, so I'm sad about it. But yeah, let's see. Let's see it on low settings. I'm gonna keep the textures on high because it looks a lot better this way, of course. And over here, I'll disable DLSS and I'll disable anti-aliasing altogether. So now for a competitive experience, and multi-frame generation as well, for a competitive experience, I'll keep native resolution, anti-aliasing off, and the low settings preset. And we're going to do it at 4K, 1440p, and 1080p again. Okay, here we go, Merak Valley. The same map where we started at 4K, max, well, high settings actually, not max. Max is a bad idea once again. Come on. So we're defending this time. This is breakthrough. But yeah, DLSS quality at 4K resolution looked basically like 4K resolution. And high settings definitely do look better than low settings in this one. So I would play on high settings once again. That's my preferred way to play this game at. But if you are after that competitive experience, well, this is it. Lowest settings will give you the best visual clarity in the game, as well as no anti-aliasing will give you the best sharpness, which looks really good, of course, although a little bit aliased, but, well, that's normal. We don't have anti-aliasing enabled, as the name suggests. Ooh, I love this. I love this weapon. I played yesterday with it for a bit, and it was such an OP weapon. Look at this. Let's see, can I get someone? Ah, they got sniper rifles everywhere. So not a good idea to utilize that, guys. Wait a second. Let me just stun them here. Yeah. All right. All right. All right. Ah, that was so close. Come on. He's probably healing himself already. I like this is suppression in this game. It's not like Battlefield 3's suppression, where the entire screen is blurry. Oh, we won! Good stuff. So that was a quick one at 4K, but you can see it is high refresh rate, and it's a great competitive-ish experience for sure. You know, it's still high refresh rate, so it still feels really good. But let's go and try it at 1440p next. Alrighty, here we go. 200 FPS at 1440p. Much more competitive, I would say, than at 4K resolution. Obviously, because this is a much lower resolution as well. Yeah, up to 250 sometimes there. Really good stuff. Let's see it in action. Wait. Wait, we can grab that one. We can grab their car. Okay. Yes. Come on, peoples. Want to get in? Onto the turret? No? No one cares? Okay. I'm just gonna go now. I'm just gonna go now. And I'm gonna go to the turret myself. Oh, I can't look down from there. Jeez, that would be a decent play, actually. It feels so snappy, dude. I mean, again, it could be placebo, but I feel like this feels a little bit more responsive than all of the frame generation experiences that we've had so far. Oh boy. Nice, got him. Good stuff. Tap, tap, tap is working sometimes, my friends. Hell yes. It's way harder to control it when tap, tap, tapping, by the way. Oh, we're just dying a lot here. Oh my god, okay, double kill. Whoo, that was close. That was close. Go with the shot. Oh, no, they don't have the shotgun. I thought I had the assault loadout, but no. This engineer. Conquering B. Here we go. I need to go with this assault class, dude. Like, there are vehicles in this one, but... What the... I don't know. Where are they? I think... Yeah, he's still there. He's still there. There he is. Okay. Flipping bastard. Okay. Here we go, assault class. Shotgun. Nice. I got you, I got you. No! Don't skip the res, people. Come on. Got you, I got you. This map is also a little bit more intensive than some of the other maps that we've played here today, my friends. So, it's good for benchmarking this. What? Gosh! Kind of worst case scenario, you know? But yeah, this is just flawless of an experience at 1440p resolution. You can definitely play this competitively with like a 240 Hz monitor. It's going to be fantastic of an experience. If you require more, well, there's always 1080p. Here we go, 1920 by 1080, low settings. Here it is, my friends, the last setting in this video that I'm testing. 250, Jesus. Yeah, I mean... You kind of expected it. Honestly, I thought it was going to be a little bit higher than this. Given that 1440p is 78% higher of a resolution than 1080p is. So I thought we would get like 250, maybe 260 here on average. It's 230s. It depends on what you're doing, of course, and where you are. How did you not die? Wait, what the... Okay, Jesus. Oh, I see what's going on, guys. I see why... We're not getting those 260 FPS that I expected, or more. The 5070 Ti could handle it, but in this map at least, the 9800X3D is the bottleneck. We're getting 70% GPU utilization. So we need something better than the best gaming GPU in the market at the moment to achieve higher frame rates than 240 average. In this mode, in this map. It will depend from map to map. If you're playing like squad deathmatch with, 16 people in the server, in a much smaller map, obviously you're gonna have way higher FPS and maybe you won't even have a CPU bottleneck at all. Oh my god. But here in this 164-player conquest, in this map as well, which is kind of crammed, everybody is... You can see a lot of people in a single objective at all times, very close to you. You get these FPS. There's someone coming for us. Thank you so much, dude. After we die, I'll end the video, because it's way too long already. Let's go. Last life. Come on, let's make it count. Let's make it count. Is that a guy? Yes. Thanks for watching. Love you all. Bye-bye.